Shalom. I give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man, that taught us this word. Peace and salutations to the brothers, pushing this word across the planet, the hopeful elect. I just got this, couple of these articles. Basically, this was inspired by, the bishop's camp. One of the bishops had mentioned the nigger hunting license or N-word hunting licenses, man, that were out there. So I decided I kind of wanted to look into it a little bit more and came across this. Just goes to show you that, that we were brought very low in this place, that we have enemies here in America, but this is only temporary. But it's out of snoops.com, titled "Does This Photograph Show a Missouri N-word hunting license?" It's dated, a while back, 2024, but this goes to show you the attitude that was set against, our people, and the hatred and how low we were brought, you know, and how this is actually a part of, this is actual Americana right here. This is American culture was creating, N-word hunting licenses and, killing, and the raping, robbing, the lynching, and all that. That is true American history, man. This is when, America was great. But yeah, Missouri state government issued N-word hunting licenses. In October 2014, photos of an N-word hunting license circulated on social media sites, often accompanied by a message claiming the license had been issued by the state of Missouri. So yeah, there it is right there, man. But this is all part, of our punishment that we would have to go under captivity under these nations. And under Esau, man, we had to go into the slavery. And this is the result of not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, the Most High's law. So this is our punishment, what we had to deal with. Dealing with our enemies right here. All right. This other article at a NY Times, NewYorkTimes.com. It was older, about 30 years old, July 19th, 1995, but it's still pretty much, it's relevant unto today, because you have Trump in office, and you have this Elon Musk guy, doing the Hitler salutes. So that's emboldened, a lot of people. Just recently out there in Ohio, you had a neo-Nazi march in a historically black neighborhood. So they're getting very bold now. It's emboldening them, talking about make America great again, Basically, he's blowing a dog whistle, Elon and Trump, they're blowing a dog whistle, here in America, letting them know, hey, yeah, it's that time. The scriptures just talk about race riots and all that. But this article from 1995, which wasn't really that long ago, man. I was in high school at that time, but all this stuff is still relevant unto this very day. That attitude never, went away. Scriptures say that he has a perpetual hatred. So these are all the old spirits from back in the day are back here today, man. Those old spirits from the 1700s, the 1800s, they're all back here today, man. But it's like FBI says at least 7 agents attended gatherings displaying racist paraphernalia. Federal Bureau of Investigation said today that, and this was in 1995, that at least 7 agents had attended an annual Good Old Boys roundups in recent years, and that at least one was among the 300 law enforcement officers who attended the gatherings this year in the Tennessee mountains, where racist paraphernalia was displayed and sold. Yeah, so over there, he had 300 law enforcement officers, man. So all these judges, you know, these cops, these prosecutors, they all feel the same way. That's why you don't want to get caught up in this racial system, man, in this justice system, man, because you ain't gonna make it out, man. The 3-day gathering organized by a retired agent of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms was attended by federal, state, and local law enforcement officers, including agents from the Firearms Bureau. In addition to the barbecues and beer, the event reportedly featured vendors selling T-shirts showing Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who was murdered in Memphis in 1968, with crosshairs of a gun sight and other racist signs, symbols, and messages like hunting licenses for, the N words. A videotape of the event shows posted signs, including one that read N word checkpoint and another with a red slash signifying no, drawn through the caricature of blackface. And that blackface, that minstrel, that's engraved in American culture, man. That's all they did, you know. You had white actors that put on blackface, and then you would have black actors doing the same thing, man. Minstrel shows, coons, nigger dolls, all of this, just mocking Jake. There's a book called Blackface Minstrel Show in Mass Media. So that's all they did, man. It's all part of America, that Americana. Minstrel shows, blackface. They make paraphernalia, toys, dolls, all that type of stuff, man. And all that stuff is still around. All those toys and all that, man, they're still around. It's hard to find, but best believe they got them, in their attics, in their basements. All them hillbillies and all them rednecks, even regular old white people. Said 300 law enforcement officers. Hell, your neighbor may have some ancient old paraphernalia, old N-word paraphernalia that they're keeping. But this was all part of the curse that came upon us, man. This is Deuteronomy 28:36. And the Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither their fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lend thee. That's right, we become an astonishment, proverb, and a byword. So if we look these words up, astonishment, the word there is shema. Shema means a waste, horror, appallment, an appallment, a horror. We definitely were an appallment. We were a horror, a waste. Totally despised and hated. Our lives didn't mean anything. We're lynched and all that. You look at the word byword. Hebrew word there is shana ya naha. Yeah. Or a shun yanha naha. So it means a sharp word, a sharp cutting word, a taunt, and a gib. Yeah, a sharp cutting word, man. So what's more sharp than the N-word, man? It's a sharp cutting word, especially the history behind it and the death behind it, man. It's a byword, man. Taunts, caricatures of blackface, that was taunts. Crosshairs, MLK and the crosshairs of a gun sight, taunts, Those sharp words. A taunt, a gib. Look up that word gib. It means, yeah, a taunt, to speak sneeringly. This is etymology online dictionary. It means to mock. So that's what they did here in America. All they did was mock. They mocked us, man. But this was punishment, man. The Lord brought us into a land that our fathers didn't know. We worshipped, you know, God's wood and stone, man. Got into that Cesare Borgia, Jesus, and all that. We forgot about our power, man. This is what happened to us, man. We become a mockery unto these devils, man. It says, to speak sneeringly, to handle roughly. Lynching, man. We was handled roughly. Was castrated, set on fire, mocked from our death. They mocked our deaths. Put the pictures on postcards. Jakes down south got lynched and set on fire, castrated. They castrate you and put your rod in jars. They set you on fire, take pictures of it, and put it on postcards and all that. They handled roughly. We were handled roughly, and we were mocked. We were speak sneeringly. We're spoken of sneeringly. All right, let's look at the word sneer. It's to snort, to scorn, gnash one's teeth, grin like a dog, grin or smile contemptuously. Yeah, that evil grin, that evil villainous grin. Speak derisively, to insinuate contempt in words. Yeah, basically, that perpetual hatred. That's when they grin like a dog. They grin or smile contemptuously, man. That's what they did. They lynch you, rape your wife, and rape your kids. And they have that grin afterwards, man. But that's why man, sharp cutting. Hey, that's what Most High sent on us, man. But that's that curse that came upon us, man. But it's only temporary, And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, man. So it wasn't just Esau, man. It was all these nations that we went under, man. But we were the only nation to go through this, man. I'll let you know that we're a special people above all people, because no other nation that went through this punishment. All right, this is Daniel's 9 and 12. And he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven hath not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem, man. That's that great evil, man. That great evil that was done to us, man. Mocking and nigger hunting licenses, man. It's that great evil that was done. Basically, they was able to kill us with impunity. They was able to kill us with impunity. He was able to rape our wives with impunity. We were property under these devils, man. We were property. For under the whole heaven hath not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem. All right. Zephaniah 2 and 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. I believe out there in Norway, the whole fucking town, the whole city gets together and puts on blackface and parades up and down the street. Let's St. Peter, whatever it's called, man. That whole unto this very day. So we are a nation not desired. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth. So yeah, even all what we've been through, that's still not going to compare to the day of the Lord, man. This great evil that we had to deal with, it's nothing compared to the great day of the Lord, man. Because the Lord said there's going to be race riots all over there. You know, there's going to be everything out here, man. It's going to be like a day like never before, and a day like it will never ever be again. That's how bad it is. So the Lord's telling you, hey, man, get right. So we've been through the evil. Now it's time for us to get the good, man. It's time for us to get these blessings, man. The Lord said, get right. So so you can be the first fruits in that blessing. To seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. So it's about to get real, man. All this that the Most High brought on us is nothing compared to what the Lord's about to do to 2/3 of his people and to the rest of these nations, man. Ultimately, through that nuclear destruction, that fire the Lord's going to bring, man. The fire of his jealousy, man. Worshiping other gods and all that. So, yeah, we're getting a little taste of the Lord's jealousy, man. But that fire, that's going to be the ultimate judgment. But it's only temporary, man. Like this is Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. And we were devoured, man. The Lord's going to, put these devils into our hand, man. We're going to get that revenge on all the nations, not just Esau, man, all of them. Because we were devoured by all of them. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. So it's all of them, and all thine adversaries, all of them, every one of them, every last one of them shall go into captivity. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, man. For I will restore health unto thee. I will heal thee of thy wounds. Yeah, we need to be healed, man. Because our people are we're suffering from all types of mental diseases, man. We need to be healed mentally as well as physically, man. From all that we've been through. This was trauma that was passed down. This is trauma that gets in your DNA and it passes down to generation to generation, man. Generational curses as well, man. So we need to be healed. And the Lord's coming to restore health, to restore, to repair. That's going to be the real reparations, man. It's Yahushua delivering the elect, and the Lord eventually saving all Israel. All Israel's going to be saved, so all our people are going to be saved eventually. That's the real reparations, For I restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord, Yahushua, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, who no man seeketh after. Yeah, no man seeketh that for us, man. All this, man. He said 300 members. There's 300. It's like a yearly gathering, man. What do they call it? It was a good old boy roundups festival, They had barbecue and beer. And they'd sell, paraphernalia. N-word paraphernalia, man. No man seeketh after. No man. Yeah, flip it to the NLT, Jeremiah 30:17, and I'll give you back your health and heal your wounds, saith the Lord, for you are all called outcasts, Jerusalem, whom no one cares. No one cared, man. No one bought us. So it said, no man shall buy you, Yeah, I just wanted to do a little video, This was inspired by, one of the brothers out, the bishops, that mentioned in their last speaking video about the N-word hunting license. So I wanted to, just go into it, get into this little history, which wasn't that long ago, But yeah, there's a way, hey, The reparations are coming, man. Let reparations repair the real, repairing of our people, man. That salvation is coming. Yeah. It says, all for all they that devour thee shall be devoured. That day is coming. With that, shalom.